I never know when it starts. I think I might be on now, or I might I don't know. It says I'm live. Well, good morning, everybody. It is Sunday, January the 24th, or as some people are calling it, March the 320th, 2020. I don't know. Time has no meaning, and that's kind of my topic for today. Is how it kind of feels like we're going nowhere fast. And what do we do? What do we do when we're going nowhere fast? How do we use that time? How do we not use it? I I don't get into how we shouldn't use it, but I do get into how we might use it in a productive way, spiritually, emotionally, relationally. Um, because I do think that every once in a while we can kind of step back from a situation like this and say, okay, there is a gift here. There is a chance to have some good come of it. I don't think that's I don't think it's healthy because I hear lots of different ways of looking at it. Like some of the worst theology. Personally, I think some of the most harmful theology is stuff that tries to justify bad stuff and paint over it with rose-colored glasses. For instance, something awful, awful, awful happens, and I don't even want to say what that might be, because you all know what that kind of thing might be, and say, oh well, this is God teaching us a lesson, or God needs another angel, or this is all part of God's plan. Okay, it's okay. It's all part of God's plan. So similarly, if you look into this situation and say, okay, well, this is actually a wonderful gift for all of humankind. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing that's happened. It's all part of God's plan to make us stop and slow down and blah, blah, blah. But people are dying, lost, and they're stressed. And if you go ahead and you say that, what you do is you negate all that pain. And when you negate the pain of someone else, you're being selfish. And you're also causing harm. You're not listening to the hard stuff, the hurt, the harm. And that's Jesus did that. I mean, Jesus listened to people when they were in pain. That was his ministry. He met them where they were at. His answer was always something like, well, God is going to love us through it. Poor is always going to be with you, but God loves you. That kind of stuff. So that being said, from my perspective, sometimes I can say, all right, this is awful, but there is an opportunity for some grace and some blessedness here. And we're gonna God is always blessing us, no matter what. We can assume that. We can also assume that, at least I assume, and this is my personal belief that guides me, and it may not guide you, and that's okay. Because whatever helps you, helps you. I really got I really don't. I think God causes the helpful and the compassion and the loveful responses as this plague to teach us a lesson. But that doesn't mean there aren't lessons within it anyway, right? Right? So let's sort of figure out how we can use this time productively, learn a little bit about ourselves, learn a little bit about each other, learn a little bit about God. And to be honest, I recorded the sermon days ago, so I think I addressed something that rhymes with that for the most part. I really did enjoy my week off, although it wasn't, there's lots of things to do, churchy stuff. But it was nice to not church video for the week and just play with the time, and that's what we did. So last Sunday, I'm going to show you this. Maybe already seen it because I put it on YouTube and people saw it. But I learn by playing. I think that's how children learn how to do all the skills. Like they learn how to cook and do laundry. They learn how to fix things. They learn how to work out relationship by playing. Look at dogs are a great teacher. Dogs are the best teachers of each other, and they do that by playing. And because playing is when you play, there's not any pressure. You make stuff, you can make mistakes, and you can sort of like laugh it off. And so I love to play. I play a lot, and I play with photography, and I play with music and video, and and I just play. and you learn by playing. So anyway, learning how to edit, because I want to keep them interesting for you. I want it to be interesting to look at. But at the same time, I want there to be some kind of meat to the content as well. Because if you don't have any kind of substance, what's the point of the rest of it? Right. So we made a little video last Sunday. I want to show it to you. This is us playing on my day off, the Sunday off. So, okay, I gotta go to screen share. We're gonna turn the sound on. We're gonna optimize for video clip, and then we're gonna go to VLC, and then I'm just gonna play this little video that my family and I made last Sunday. Now, we imagined ourselves that we were an 80s sitcom, like the 80s. Remember the 80s? It's 40 years ago. Remember the old sitcoms they had with the cheesy music and the cheesy graphics? And remember watching them on your VCR and how it all got kind of funny, snowy and flickery. So I wanted to do that. I wanted to have a little bit of fun with our family and see what it's like to see if I could make an 80s sitcom introduction to our lives as if we were a TV show, complete with VHS distortions and all. And we spent, I don't know, a few hours on this around the house. Everybody got involved, and we made this little video. So I'm gonna show it to you. This is nothing to do with church, except it kind of does, because it's using your time wisely and playfully and joyfully at times that we otherwise wouldn't have. So anyway, here we go. We gotta go to screen share. It's optimized for video clip, and then I'm gonna click. So that's what we do, or that's what we did last week. Announcements are going to be in this. I'm starting to get some requests for Star Words, and that's great. By Facebook, by email, they're coming in. So I would love to be deluged with emails, and if I don't get a whole lot of emails, then we're just going to wait out the lockdown and the stay-at-home order, and we're going to have our Catch a Falling Star curbside pickup day when it's safe to do so, and when we're not in danger of getting $808 fines. But more importantly than that, I think it's important for us to listen to people who know more about these things than we do. No matter whose uncle on Facebook seems to be an expert of it, they're not Dr. Tam or Dr. Etches, and they are not the ones who have the knowledge, the peer-reviewed literature at their back, and the accreditation with physicians, colleges, and all that kind of stuff. So email in. I'll send you a Star Word if you email me in. But if I don't get a whole lot of emails, and we find a nice day, we'll have our Catch a Falling Star curbside pickup. It's 10:29. It's time to go. So worship this week. Just look for the video. It's in this page. It's in the YouTube channel, and it's clearly marked January 24th, 2021. I still got to think a little bit when I say 2021. And that's it. Goodbye, everybody. Peace.